Hey, what's going on, guys? Last video you guys saw me pick up the 2-inch headers and 3-inch exhaust for the Camaro. I just wanted to give a little bit more insight on why I thought that was the next move for my car and my build, and how it's going to help me now and even more in the future. So let's get into it. So these are Speed Engineering 2-inch headers I got off my friend. In the last video you saw the little vlog that of me picking those up. So biggest thing with these, between 1 7/8 and 2 inches, you guys are like, oh, that's only an 1/8 inch difference. Yes, that is also 13% more airflow in every single runner. That might not help down low in the RPM range, but it definitely will help when I get probably 62 to 6,500 RPM and up, especially when mine red lines at 75. Biggest thing for that is top end mile an hour helps me pull through the RPM range completely. And I honestly think with big high compression, big cubes, high-ish RPM, that I think that's actually limiting my car. I doubt I'll see a big gain from just the headers between 2,000 and I'm gonna even say 6,000, probably somewhere mid fives. So between 2,000 and 5,000, I don't think I'm actually going to see any difference at all. And maybe some gain. I doubt I'm going to see any loss, especially with how I think that the headers are actually choking the motor. So I'm going to probably see a minor gain all the way through, and then I'm actually going to see probably... People say, oh, it only changes it like 1 to 3 horsepower and it's not worth it. I think with this motor, specifically in my own build, that I think it's probably going to at least gain 10 or 15 horsepower just from the headers, only between that small of RPM range. But every build's different, and from what I've been seeing in my data and everything like that, the KPA fall off probably isn't intake related anymore. It might be because of the exhaust not being able to flow properly, and especially if I'm going to go with the bigger heads and the ported manifold next year, that there's probably no reason why I need to keep 1 7/8 inch headers on my car. Next thing, obviously, I also got is the full 3-inch exhaust for the car. Guys, let me know what kind of mufflers I should run on this car, because I don't want it to run open exhaust. I also don't want to run no mufflers. I want to have some muffler, because that's how they still sound good and not sound like just bleh. I want to have like a nice crisp tone like I have now with the Borla, but I don't have the want for 2 3/4 inch exhaust anymore. Which, also reading on the 3-inch exhaust, they say it's good for about 700 crank horsepower. Like in the Hellcats, they only have 2 3/4, but my car makes close to 700 wheel. So obviously I think the 2 3/4 exhaust is a restriction that I'm also going to be getting rid of, especially for the price I got them at. I can't really complain about it, and they're in wonderful condition. And I really didn't like how the Borla exhaust goes together with the S-pipe and everything like that. This is only 3 different sections, not including the headers, 4 if you include the headers. And it looks like it should all just clamp together and not really be a headache, which I'm excited for, because I hate wrestling with the exhaust I have on it now. But obviously that exhaust isn't going to go to waste if everything works out right and I get that other car I'm talking about now. Definitely gonna see I'm not gonna say huge gain, but it's going to gain after we get the car e-checked and the exhaust put on. Obviously I'll have the testing videos. Hopefully spring comes a lot sooner than now, as it's snowing sideways and being a complete blizzard outside. So if I don't see you guys until the new year, Happy New Year. Hopefully I'll get another video out before then, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.